Portland, the Utah Jazz need to rewrite the pages of history. They have not won a playoff game in the Rose City in over 3 years. Tonight, in Game 2, they're looking to change all that. Hugh Evans, Lee Jones, and Bill Oates, a veteran officiating crew this evening. And it'll be Kersey and Mark Eaton. We are underway, Game 2, with Portland leading this best-of-7 series, 1-0 already.
Through a lot of screens, though. Keep your eye on Porter. He's getting ready to come off another screen by Drexler.
I think the question would be, can Jeff Malone guard Clyde Drexler?
And then when he steps off the lane like that, they're going to wait for him to catch it around the block or put it on the floor.
There's Clyde with the outside J, and he is 2 for 2.
Drexler posted, forced him out to shoot the jump shot.
Clyde Drexler just picked the pocket of John Stockton. 1-on-3 to Kersey to the hole, doesn't get it. Porter there to clean it up. Now it's Porter back on top to Drexler. They swing it around to Kersey. He continues his first quarter hot streak. Averaging in double figures during the playoffs so far. There's Porter sneaking around Stockton. The pull-up jumper. Nothing but net, and that's a 3.
Well, you know you're feeling it when you take an over-the-shoulder pass like a wide receiver, go to the three-point line, turn, don't even square up and bust a 3. That's when you're shooting it well.
Maybe the best off-balance shooter in the league. If you take Michael Jordan and throw him in another category.
Well, he should be. Another 3 by Porter, and he buries it again.
Are you serious? I mean, this guy's making this look like a free throw. When a shooter is feeling it, these are things that happen right here. Watch the little pass. This is the over-the-shoulder. Porter catches it. He's got a tight rope. Now watch, his eyes never see the rim until right now he's behind the three-point line. Stockton gets a hand in his face. His hand against the grain of the seam of the ball, and he still knocks the shot in. And you can see Terry Porter with these 2 threes tonight. If Hodges did not get any in the Chicago win against Cleveland, he has now moved in 4th place.
Now it is Buck Williams, kicks it back out to Kersey, loses the handle. That is the first turnover for the Blazers, and then Utah returns the favor with their 3rd turnover.
Utah an opportunity to bring Blue Edwards now off the bench, and you've got a bigger player out there matched against Kersey.
Porter fights his way in the crowd. Alone out of alley, not much of the Ute part. I think Magic Johnson said it best on Saturday. He says that's what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to do. The bank is open for Clyde Drexler. He now has 6.
All Karl Malone had to do was catch the ball quickly and lay it in.
Malone didn't touch the ball in the first quarter all that much. In Game 1 is Drexler now has 8 for the ball game.
Important to the offense, but you've got Stockton going to the basket. You've got Jeff Malone scoring against Drexler. You have Karl Malone, so they have a good rhythm here offensively.
Well, they don't get back defensively, and Jerome Kersey takes advantage of it. Almost on the switch. Jeff Malone leaning into everybody. Kersey with the rebound. Outlet to Drexler. What a pass to Porter. Oh, my goodness. 1:38 left in the first. The Blazers up by 5.
Ron, the importance of protecting your backcourt. Now, Jeff Malone is going to take a tough shot. Stockton is going to be back. He takes the shot, he falls down. Drexler releases, and we stop it right there. Tyrone Corbin right there in the circle. He's not rebounding, and he's not back. He has got to get back. One pass, Porter is behind him, and you get up an easy score. You've got to get 2 guys back against this Portland team.
But finally, Cliff Robinson pulls down the board. Inside of 10 minutes, a 3-point Portland lead.
They need to give Duckworth the ball inside. Get him a look.
There's Robinson running, going left, shooting right.
Stockton is out of the ball game, so it looks like they're going to rest Stockton and Malone opposite each other. Keep one of those guys on the floor at all time. Again, nobody protecting the backcourt.
Now, Blue Edwards missed the shot.
He shot 48%.
Yeah. Right through the legs of Mark Eaton, and now Drexler for the 3, and he rattles it home.
Now, you're Jerry Sloan, you're standing there, you do everything right. The ball goes through Mark Eaton's legs to Drexler, and he buries it. Flops in a row.
Now Porter the turnaround over Stockton, and the rim is kind.
Right, and Jeff Malone still buried the jump shot.
Duckworth moves around, Eaton with the left-handed hook.
That's a tough shot.
As we talk about all the time.
On top to Drexler, he'll let the 3 go, and he drains it with Jeff Malone in his face. Utah slowing it up. Jeff Malone has it swept away by Porter. Here comes Drexler. He has Kersey on the left.
Eaton just stood there. I mean, he is so good at doing that.
Whistle. That'll be a foul on Benoit.
Open.
Drexler dishes off to Porter. Gets a step on Stockton. And that's where Mark Eaton didn't jump, but he slid that hip over.
Yeah, that was a hip check. Actively involved. They've gone to him about 3 times in the low post.
They felt they can really take advantage of the matchup with Kersey. And oh my goodness!
I mean, John Stockton had his hand in his face.
Malone waits for the pick. Drexler goes around it, takes it in. The basket won't go. And we have a foul. Again, number 11 for Utah. Here's Stockton. Game clock at 2. Run lets a 2 go. Doesn't get it. Drexler tips it, and that's the way the first half will end. 24 minutes have been played. It was close until the last 2 minutes. The Blazers have opened up a 13-point advantage, 64-51. Stay with us. Coming up next, Ernie Johnson in our studios in Atlanta with the Prudential Halftime Report.
Well, I just think the three-point shooting from Portland is phenomenal. 6 for 9, and Porter did not get open three-point shots tonight. I mean, Stockton had a hand in his face on all of them, and they're playing great basketball. He and Drexler, 37 points combined in that first half.
And once again, we're seeing the guard play, as we saw in the Phoenix series for Portland, that Drexler and Porter are lighting it up, and the fast breaks have also been important for Portland tonight.
Well, Utah has none, and Portland has 12 points off the fast break. Really, that's the difference in the game. You see Danny Ainge with 2 of his 7 first half points, finishing up the fast break. And now you're going to see one of Terry Porter's three-point shots. And too bad we don't have slow-mo here, because John Stockton, you're going to see, has a hand right in the guy's face, almost touches his nose as he shoots it, and he doesn't hit anything but the bottom of the net. Kersey to come down from the top and deflect that pass.
8th turnover for the Jazz.
See, Kersey's waiting on that pass. He's at the top of the floor as Williams buries the shot.
17 for Stockton, who had only 6 in game 1. But Drexler slides right away from Jeff Malone.
From the defense, shoot the little jump shot. He's not going to get to the foul line as much, but he's going to have a chance to score some field goals. Make that shot. If Duckworth wants to take that 15-footer, he'll give him that one.
Porter the pull-up over Stockton again. John Stockton, great defense, but Porter, great shot.
Every one of his shots have been contested. You cannot fault John Stockton for his effort tonight defensively.
Malone loses the handle. Clyde Drexler cannot believe the call by Hugh Evans.
It looked to me like Jeff Malone lost that ball going up, and I think the push came before, and then the ball slipped out of his hands. Let's watch it. Here's the move, and watch it now. Boom, the ball slipped out of his hands, and Clyde did not like that call.
Malone can't complete the free throw. Duckworth sets a pick on Malone. Little give and go. Porter has to chase it down. Shot clock at 7.
If he makes that shot.
Oh my goodness, have mercy. Around the other side to Jeff Malone. Robinson, Kersey the rebound to Drexler. To Duckworth.
Well, excellent interior defense against Karl Malone. The double team didn't allow him to put it on the floor. Look at this shot. Are you kidding me?
You know, I'd say it was a fluke, except I saw it against Phoenix, and we saw it against the Lakers.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guard put on this kind of shooting demonstration. I mean, John Stockton is all over this guy. Look at him. He's reaching. He's clawing. Look at him. He digs in there. He's off balance. He pulls up. Nothing but the bottom of the net and a three-point play opportunity. You know, Portland's playing great. They're up 11 right now. Utah's hanging in there. If they can get a 3 or 4 minute stretch where they cool off a little bit. And I mean, Drexler buries a 3.
That is his 3rd of the ball game.
Anybody. I mean, the one knock on this, if you can get him shooting outside jump shots.
Great defense by Drexler. 3 on 2. Kersey. No basket. He has Corbin on the left. Now Bryant on Malone. Robinson comes over for some help. The Blazers with Porter. We've got a whistle and a foul on Blue Edwards.
Now Drexler's upset because the foul was called. He thought he had gotten rid of the ball so that the fast break was not taken away, so Clyde was upset.
Drexler on Edwards. Clyde just posts him up, kicks it out to Porter. Takes it inside, and he draws the foul. John Stockton fell over on the right side. Inside, Drexler off the glass, won't get it to go. Brown with the rebound, loses it to the hands of Drexler. Drexler inside. This time he draws the foul from Mike Brown. That is Brown's third personal. Ryan, Drexler, Ainge, Kersey, and Robinson for Portland. And that ball belongs to the Blazers. The 12th turnover by Utah.
Blazers dropping back and preventing that pass from going into Karl Malone.
Pick set by Robinson. Frees Drexler up to rush the paint. But we have a foul. Drexler works off the other side of the pick. Doesn't get it to go, but he's drawing the foul. And that will be on Blue Edwards. The entire third quarter just about. Here comes Drexler. They give Ainge the 15, and he takes it.
Now Cliff Robinson's taking quick shots, and that's going to make you miss most of the time.
Drexler over Eaton. .30 points. Now for Clyde Drexler as Mark Eaton picks up his third.
Well-executed play. Drexler's coming off a double stack. Karl Malone does not step out and bump him, and when he does it, he turns the corner. Eaton too late getting there, but Malone has got to step out and bump him to force him off that cut.
Drexler had the rebound into the hands of Porter. Fans wanted a foul on Karl Malone. Drexler. Utah away. They've had him on the ropes a couple of times. Not able to deliver that knockout punch. Porter for three. Oh! So what else is new? 15-point Blazer advantage. One pick by Duckworth.
He shot that ball in off his right ear.
That is the fourth personal foul on Karl Malone.
Watch where this ball's released from. Hey, what a shot. I don't know how he saw the basket. Three-point play.
More like that when we go to the Delta Center on Friday night. And another whistle as Terry Porter goes into a sea of photographers. Stockton cut off by Duckworth inside. Mike Brown tried for the slam and left his hand too early.
Look at all the contact underneath there.
Drexler comes out of the pack running to Porter. To the hole. Count it.
Did you really think that wasn't going to go in? I'll tell you what, after the game is over, if Porter and Drexler come over to get interviewed, I'm not going to sit near them because they're liable to scorch us. They're so hot. These guys, look at this shot. I do not know how he even finishes this. Look at this. Grabbed off the glass. Super, this is the best I've seen him play for stretches in his whole career. I mean, for extended periods of time. And they were blown out in here. So two of the games that Karl Malone has played in this year, he has not played that much. Because both games have been blowouts.
John Stockton picks up his fifth. They'll just run out the clock at the buzzer. The shot won't go, but the Portland Trailblazers again put on quite a display of shooting the basketball as they win at the final again, 119 to 102. Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter. What an evening for those young men. Clyde Drexler with 36 points. Terry Porter also checking in with the big numbers. Clyde Drexler 36, Terry Porter 41. How about 19 assists between the two along with 12 rebounds? And now we've got, I feel like the Jackson 4 here right now.
I don't want to get too close to these guys. These guys are scorching hot the way they're shooting right now.
Terry, what about it? Doug and I talked about all night the fact you had a hand in your face and you're still knocking it down. Does that basket just look humongous to you right now?
Well, right now, you know, my teammates are doing a great job of getting me the ball in the right areas, and I'm just in such a great groove right now. Every time I touch the ball, it seems like it's going to go in, right?
You know, Terry, I thought that one of the things you guys have really done is Clyde has created a lot, and you've run Stockton into a lot of screens, and you've tried to wear him down, and I think it's taking its toll. You've got a lot of good looks at the basket.
Oh, without a doubt, that was one of the things I think we came in the series trying to do. We knew he plays the passing lane so well, and we tried to get the ball in the Clyde hands and try to make sure I get some good picks and wear him down so I can get some good opportunities. Clyde has done a great job of looking over and getting me the ball.
You're turning him into a point guard.
Yeah.
Clyde, what about this? Now, you guys, obviously, you have one thing on your mind, that's to get to the finals. We know you guys got your hearts broken last year. Is this the best that you guys have played since you've been the Portland Trail Blazers?
I think we play better at this time of the season, but we're playing quite well, and I think it's just something you got to continue to work on, something that's very hard to maintain, but I think we can do it.
As I watch the Utah Jazz, it's like they keep saying to themselves, they've got to start missing sometimes. They've got to start missing, but you guys never gave them an opportunity to get into this game once you got the lead.
Well, they were making some clutch baskets as well, and their defense was pretty good on the inside. So what we did was just got the ball to Terry. He was scorching hot, so every chance he was open, I was looking for him.
Well, Terry, I don't know if you know your stats. 12 for 14 from the floor, 13 for 14 from the line. So you did miss 3 shots tonight. So, you know, worry about that when you get home tonight. That's right. You weren't quite perfect.
Yeah. Terry, what about the fact you and Clyde, one thing I've noticed, I had you in the Phoenix series too, is the crowd goes nuts. You guys walk off the court very calmly, and I told Doug, these guys are focused. They know we still got some basketball to play, and it's not over yet. You're not getting caught up in everything.
We realize this series is going to be tough. This 2 games do not make a series. We know Utah is a very worthy opponent, and we got to go to their building now, and their crowd going to be into it, and John's going to really be focused, and Jeff and Carl's going to really be focused. So we know we still have to stay very focused and get the job done yet.
Clyde, how about you? Same thought.
I think our team is on a mission. I think that word is overused, but I like to use it in this instance. I think our team is really concentrated. I think we know what it takes to get there. And although we're up 2-0, we still think we have a lot of hard work ahead of us. We highly respect this Utah team. And we knew it was going to be a tough series coming in.
Well, how about, too, and as we get ready to go, how about, too, that Buck Williams and Cliff Robinson and Mark Bryant doing the banging against Karl Malone? Sometimes that's not seen as much, but those guys are really taking some blows up.
Those guys are really taking some blows, and Karl is one of the most physical forwards in the game. And that's what the playoffs are all about. You just got to come to compete. I think those guys are also setting some great picks, and they're controlling the boards as well.
Well, I know you guys are going to want to see us again Friday, the way you guys are shooting it, so we'll see you in Salt Lake City on Friday night.
All right.
I hope so.
All right, Terry and Clyde, thanks very much as Portland wins at the final once again, 119-102. Game 3 will be played Friday night.